All right, Capricorn. So this is the reading for the rest of the fourth quarter and moving into the new moon. So let's see what we got coming up for Capricorn. And we'll give it one more here. Boop. Alrighty. Capricorn, what is your deal? Oh, geez Louise. Here is the Tower. Alright. Followed by the Nine of Cups. So we'll just start here. Alright. The Tower is the explosion of something that was actually holding you back. So the Tower, the way that I describe this card, the Tower is like getting fired from a job that you hate, right? Now, the Tower reversed is trying to get the job that you hate back. So the Tower itself is a prison, and this is, if we don't make changes in our own lives, sometimes the universe makes these changes for us. And that's what happens here. So the thing that held you back gets like forcibly taken. Now, whenever the Tower shows up, the really important thing is to take your freedom from the thing that blew up, right? I mean, the Tower is always abrupt, it usually sucks, but the important thing is to take your freedom from the thing that blew up. Now, that is followed immediately, and this makes sense. So we've got, after you fall out of the tower, boink, and then you're laying on the ground and you're like, oh my God. So this is like the birdies flying around the head of the person in the cartoon. The Nine of Cups is about confusion and having so many like options available that it's hard to know what to do. Now, when the Nine of Cups is reversed, it's just really like more forced confusion. It's almost like projected toward you. Now, one of the things I'm picking up here, the fact that the person is up here and the genie is summoned down here, this could be like subconscious confusion or like deep emotional confusion, right? So let's just see what we got. We'll put one leading up to it and then one sort of coming out of it. All right. So leading up to this deep confusion that we have, or like, this is even more confusing confusion because it's like deep, right? It's like down beneath the surface. So leading up to it, we have a Five of Pentacles, and the Five of Pentacles is about feeling exiled, um, and also kind of bogusly judged. So there's the woman walking around and like she has no place to stay, she has no home and no clothes, right? So she's walking around the street and here's the church that she could stay in, and it comes with the eyeball and all of the judginess, and she's like, fuck it, I'm going to do this myself. But it really is about not necessarily having a sense of belonging and feeling very exiled and also very judged. Now, here, that leads up to the deep confusion. Now, as this moves forward, it turns into a Six of Swords, and the Six of Swords is basically about leaving the place of conflict. There's the burning city. This was a soldier in the war, and the soldier realizes that this is eternal conflict. There's nothing, there's no winning. So he's just like, fuck it, I'm getting out of here. Now, this is about leaving some sort of fight um, in order to find mental peace. Now, one of the things about the Six, in order to get to this spot, the soldier had to stop trying to be right, you know? And just like in the case of any armies, if these armies fight, they could kill each other completely. And like, there's no point when one of the armies is going to be like, oh, you know what? My bad. Like, I was wrong. You were right all along. We're just going to stop fighting now. So he's like, screw this. I'm getting out of here. But he has to stop trying to be right in order to get to the place where he can achieve mental peace. Now, what we can do is put a card here to sort of find the area to move toward for mental peace. We get the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles does come up a lot. But the King of Pentacles, this is the wise investor. This is about taking care of your financial business and sort of taking care of your stability. The King of Pentacles is a card of control. It is a card of commitment because the king is, number one, the most mature because it's a king or a queen, and it's also about control because it's a king. So this is really wielding your material control and tending to your material business. Now, this is different than this deep sort of beneath the surface emotional confusion because the King of Pentacles, all the Pentacles stuff is very measurable and it's stuff you can sort of like touch and feel, So we've got material control is basically the land in which you can let go of a lot of the mental stress. We're going to put one more guide card here. And we get the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is inheritance, it's wealth, stability, all of the stuff, right? So it's interesting because here's the King of Pentacles. Now, this is basically the child of the King of Pentacles, and this is the father of the King of Pentacles, right? So this is about absorbing lessons from the ones who came before you. This is inheritance. It's inheritance of stability and wealth. It's also inheritance of knowledge and understanding. The grandparent is teaching the grandchild about life through this game of chess. So this is inherited wisdom, inherited family, tactics and understandings. So going back to the tower, the thing that got blown up that is causing all of the confusion, it is important to understand that it was a prison. It was inhibiting you and keeping you back. So after going through all of the bullshit of the actual explosion, it's important to make sure that you get the fuck out of there and don't go back to it. Make sure you move forward. This looks like an important stage, the exile, right? And sort of the not necessarily having a sense of belonging. And it is a natural outcome of this, but it does look like an important stage. And to quell the confusion is all of the material, inherited wealth, all of that stuff. King of Pentacles and Ten of Pentacles is where you can relax your mind. So that's what we get for Capricorn. If you have any questions or comments, let me know, and peace.